All right. We are live. Let's check the Twitches.
Right on. Yep, I can see it. I see us coming online on Twitch right now. Well, I'm watching an ad,
I was
but
going to say, I'm watching an ad too.
I saw us and then it switched to an ad. So, but I
Right.
know that we are WWE Champions is streaming WWE Champions.
What's up,
Yeah,
CM Punk? Right off the rip. Love it.
I need to get my chat box open. Always, he must have CM Punk must have notifications on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I had to mute Twitch.
Oh, I couldn't hear it on my end. It's only
Oh
if it
yeah,
comes through
so
my computer.
I was here. Yeah, um, I could hear you on Streamlabs, and then I could hear me on Safari from the Twitch stream. And I was like, no, what is up? So this is our Friday stream for those of you jumping on. Look at the numbers just pour in right now. We're gonna get
Yeah.
started with faction roll call like we do every show, every stream, and I'm pinning it up, and we want to hear Bad Bruce coming in from Super Mafia Bros. Thunder
Nice.
Q coming in from Wrestle Her.
What?
It's- no, just kidding. It's my buddy Wrestler.
I was
So
going to
and
say,
then
wait, what?
yeah, so CM Punk does have those notifications on. Turn on your notifications, friends, if you want to know as soon as we go live. This is our Friday
Yeah.
night stream. This is our Friday night stream. And Lee, while we get some factions posted in the chat, what are we doing on our stream notes today?
Sure. Well, welcome to the Friday night stream. Depending on where you are in the world, that is still accurate. LC Blue, reason we're so early, Rusty has a family event tonight, and
I've
we
got a
needed to
date.
make a pivot.
I've got a date with my wife. The grands are keeping the kids. And my wife said, I'd really like to watch the opening ceremonies for the Olympics with you and
Aw.
snuggle on the couch. And I was like,
Aw.
drop everything. She never says that. So,
She never snuggles? Hey, don't let that out. Don't spill the tea here. I'm just
you know what I
saying.
did? So my wife doesn't watch our stream, so I'll let you know. Top secret date night move that I'm going to pull. I have already been to the grocery this morning and I bought us a special Olympic edition peanut butter M&Ms. They're red, white, and blue for us to
Okay.
snack on while we watch tonight's opening ceremonies. Yeah, what do you think about that, Lee? You got game like that, bro? You got that
Oh,
kind of ribs?
I'm taking wow, I'm taking my wife to a movie after this stream, but we specifically bought tickets earlier this week for this morning instead of tonight because of the stream. So
What what are y'all going to see?
I don't know.
Twisters?
No, we saw that actually already. This is
Well,
a
because she's
double
the
movie
Oklahoma
week.
girl.
Yeah, she
Well,
is. She
and
enjoyed
you know what?
Twisters quite a lot.
This is the first summer since really in the post-pandemic era that we've had major summer blockbusters with people excited to go back to the theater
Yeah,
multiple times in a month. So this is big. This is like
this is big.
big month for movies and a big
It,
year kind of going back to movies, especially after that stinking writer strike delayed most things last year.
right.
Yeah.
Well, the original
Yeah.
question was, what are we doing today? For those who are hopping on the stream that don't normally, because it's so early compared to when we normally do, as I don't have Twitch app just said, we are power rating Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy time,
It's Tiffy
and
time.
somebody message Baby Ice, somebody tell Baby Ice what's happening. We are going to re-power rate the Great Muda because of all the power
Mhm.
ratings we've done. That one has been the most controversial among a certain subset that Baby Ice has led
Right.
from there. And then we've got, because it's so early, I normally do polls, and I probably am not going to do any right now for tonight because the weekend loot isn't live, and I've already done a
You know,
poll on the Santa event. So we've got some community polls instead that we're going to show off.
no Santa Hogan loot for you.
I did. Hey, we already have 1,000 views on my Santa Hogan loot video because we did I did a
Oh,
55 pull and got 28 gears on 55 pulls. It's crazy.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Um, I'll just answer. Let me answer a DM real quick from our community director checking on us.
Community. Are you saying Furpo's messaging us?
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah, yeah. He was responding um, to your prior thing about the portal error, but I told him we're all good and we are live.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah,
yeah,
it was a mess. So we're going to be on the candy store account, and just for those who don't know, I have to
awesome.
specifically be let in by Furpo in order to get on this. So if anything happens, we switch to the 6 silver version that I can access at any time. But we
Right.
only have access to this on Fridays, and we're good. So that's the plan for today. What's up, footers? Yes, it is early. Ha 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 ha. Let's hope we're not rusty in the chat.
Oh,
Whoa,
nice.
whoa, yeah, footers is a
Hey
good one.
Lee,
Pipeness, what's up?
our brand is to probably call it a run it back. So is this our first run it back power rating? Right.
Yeah,
So we're revisiting it. Let me jump into some faction roll calls. Is that okay?
yeah, and then we'll get started.
CM Punk here from Woken Warriors 420, reporting for duty. LC Blue in the chat. Good morning. How we doing? This is the first one I've seen. I believe in Sup Hendry.
Supe Hendry.
It's good afternoon. Hey, Champs Chat. We've got faction roll call starting with Thunder Q98. CM Punk said, yeah, I've got the notifications on. Now back to the faction. So Zanzibar Land checking in. Toxic Mafia in the chat. HCA in the chat. Someone asked if you and your wife are going to see Deadpool. Is that right, Lee?
Maybe.
Nice.
Maybe.
With your wife. Hey, that's cool. And Boots to Ashes in the chat. Celine Dion might be performing at the Olympics tonight, LC Blue says, with a hot opening ceremony take. His Royal Pipeness says he's only 19K Evo tokens away from bringing up Santa Hogan. Oof. That's brutal. Toxic Mafia in the house. NWO Broken Skulls in the house. Repackaged sent a representative here today. Kid Kelly, 1983. New Era Clip is in the chat. To Bob in the chat representing the new ministry.
What's up, Noble?
Demolition Inc. is here per usual. That is our faction roll call for today.
Awesome. And Noble January, I waited too long to download your polls, and we are going to do some polls live on stream. If you can get them to me fast enough, I might be able to get it set up. I'd have to make sure that I'm not showing your coin and cash, all that good stuff. But otherwise,
Sweet.
too, Bob, glad you're in here. We're going to repower rate someone today. So, some of you who get to stream and play around with these a lot, maybe help us make sure we got the right setup. But let's switch over to the live and start the first video. What do you think, Rusty? Oh, hold on.
I love this. Cuz Claw J says early. It's 5 p.m. here in Joe Hendry land.
Oh,
So,
see,
it
we're.
will appear.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Like Joe Hendry might be the most over wrestler I can remember since like the Yes movement, like Daniel Bryan. That was like that
Can't say that
level
name.
of like. No, well, actually, the name I can't say is his name that he uses in the other company. I think I can say the name that's still property of WWE.
Well, that's true.
I don't know. I'm
I
so
don't know.
bad with all of that. But Lee, thank you.
So
for
what you're
reminding
saying
me.
is the most over person in WWE right now is a TNA wrestler?
I just think he's the most over person in the world of wrestling, in all of wrestling.
Right, but he's working for
he's
WWE, but not working for WWE. So he's not a
Right.
WWE property.
Well, and that's what's so crazy is he's his signs are showing up at every company's shows. right?
Wow.
So it's just wild, 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 wild.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Ha!
Freak
Anyway,
says, so the Freak says main event Jay is more over than Joe Hendry. That's
oh,
fun. That's an interesting thought. The whole crowd, I mean, they really get into it. McAfee stands on the
fireflies and
table,
all.
you
Yeah.
know. And have you ever heard the Michael Cole McAfee, the back and forth that's been growing with like,
Yeah.
stop yeeting on me.
Stop yeeting on yourself, Michael. Yeah.
Yeet over there. Go yeet over there. Find your own place.
Well, this is the Joe Hendry portion of our stream on accident. CM Punk says football players are singing his theme song at football and other
Yeah.
type events. So
Yeah.
I don't know
Hendry
which
is
football
as
that is.
popular as Sketch. What's up, brother? Right? So like
Yeah.
he's that level of popular right now.
Right. All right. Well, let's hit the intro and let's get to power rating somebody who is also extremely over but controversial in this game. Yeah,
Nice.
here comes. Bam. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat. I'm wearing my Demon Hunter Summer of Darkness t-shirt from their concerts, and we are going to power rate perhaps one of the most controversial characters in the game. Rusty, why is Tiffy so controversial?
Well, she's been a little controversial this month because people love Tiffy. People were excited to get her in the game. She won the women's Money in the Bank. She's already teasing a cash in early on Bailey. I'm not sure anyone in the women's roster is more over right now than Tiff. And yet, even right out of the gates, right? The initial preview videos were a little underwhelming. We're trying not to let this cloud our power rating at all. We got a plate for Tiffy, right? Released. And I think there was some maybe speculation that there might be a moment coming too, or some hope from the community. And I haven't seen it. I think if it was coming out, it would be here by now.
Right.
I was kind of crossing my fingers. We don't have any official information, but I think if there was going to be a Tiffy moment, I think we would have seen it during the Tiffy month. So,
Yeah.
So I just think we had really high expectations when we first saw Acro Tiffy make her debut. But with all expectations, they need to be tested, power rated, and let's see what reality looks like for her.
Sounds good. Well, I will say, I don't know if this is just as of today or if I'm just looking at her different, but I think they may have already shifted her face a little bit. I think her face, personally, looks like Maxine Dupree. I think like it looks way more like Maxine Dupree. But either way, we're gonna
face, right? I mean, that's like
yeah. It's like, do you want to look at a sunset over the beach or a sunset over the mountains? Which one is more beautiful? But oh well. So on the moves, we are going to do a couple different move sets quickly. The first one being her triple blue. This does not take advantage of her plate, but it is one that is pretty popular. You've got the handspring back elbow, deal damage, choose a 6x1 area to make snowfall, modifying everything below it into leech gems. That's 4 MP. The Tiffy twisted, deal damage, choose a 6x1 area to swap into blue gems. That is going to fire off your snowfalls. So I would actually swap the move order, but this was already loaded from another content creator. So I said, all right, let's good. This is good. And then the prettiest moonsault ever, finisher, deal damage, choose a 6x6 area to swap into blue. Since they're 4 MP moves, you have a couple options. You don't need Jerry Lawler, even post 99 MP. And for any of the 43 of you that are on here right now early with us that haven't seen a power rating before, just know we always power rate post 99 MP. We get rid of the 99 MP because that's only valid for a very short window of time.
Hey, 2 thoughts before you dive into the moveset, Lee. Sap Daddy Gaming said, is this pre-recorded? Right? Because we're earlier in the day.
Right.
But no, we are live on Twitch. And the second thing I would say is Hip Designer asked the question that I think even I was wondering is, didn't we already power rate Tiffy? Right? We didn't. We held out. We
Right.
thought legitimately there might be a moment coming. And so we thought, well, if we power rate her prematurely and then a moment comes out, then we're just going to look stupid and have to redo it. So as of this point, we've kind of resolved in our heart that ain't no moment coming, and we're gonna rate what we got.
Yeah. Yeah, and Two Bob messaging Sap Daddy said, no, it's a re-rating. This one is not a re-rating. As Rusty said, I just double-checked. Just double-checked.
Right.
But,
Right.
yeah, we were holding out for... I honestly thought there was going to be a moment. There's a plate. There's always a plate for the A-tier character.
A plate was great, but
the plate
I
was
would
great.
love more. I would love more for the A tier. Like
Right.
I like that they're giving us lower powered A tiers and yet giving us ways to build them up.
Right.
I would have loved a few more ways to build up Tiff.
Yep, I agree. Well, on the blue, triple blue move set here, you don't need Jerry Lawler because she's 4 MP and that 4 MP loads the finisher. So speed rating, versatility and getting started, she's really good. So I would run with Dom, Con Dom. Blue gems do 40% more damage. Blue moves start with 2 more MP. You could also do somebody that does leech gems, blah, blah, blah. But you do need that 2 MP from him or someone like him. And then you can either run another 2 MP blue character in the second spot. I think new Julius here, blue gems do 60% more damage. That's the highest blue gem percentage we have on a trainer.
Ooh.
So I'm going to run that. But then you do need
Right.
Santa Hogan. You got to have him because... And this is Super Santa, so I know that does throw things off a little bit. Nothing I can do there. And then I got Ozzy. Ozzy does green and blue gems do 30% more damage. Everybody's going to have Ozzy by the end of this event at least, recruited, if not all the way up to 6-star gold possibly. So easy
Cool.
win there. On the strap, we are doing our 50% gem damage strap because we don't power rate to, what if they had 130% gem damage, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is a reasonable amount of damage on a strap. Double Fury 2, and then the test account does have the all gem damage 35%. So on the higher end of damage, but not unreachable for sure. And then we have the Pyro Princess plate, the flaming glove. Whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, increase your blue gem damage by 50% for 2 turns. And Rusty sent me a text. And then the ultimate plate, the Heart Stopper, which is on the prize wall. If you, the month long, if you have Brutus Creed at 5-star through the whole month, you can get the Heart Stopper. Whenever you activate a blue move, increase your blue gem damage by 50%. So Rusty, this build, does it feel whelming, underwhelming, or overwhelming?
So the build, I mean, as I look at it, that's some OP stuff, right? Like that entourage and those plates should generate some impressive results, at least as I look at it in the loadout, right? So you show us what it will actually do for her, because that's some stuff I don't even have. So I'm going, wow, that's, we're pulling out all stops on triple blue.
Yeah. All right. Well, since you've got the Pyro Princess plate, by the way, I mentioned, hey, I'm going to put the Pyro Princess plate on here. We're not making multi-gems on this build. Forgive me.
Okay.
That was it's early
Pyro
morning.
plate. I wasn't even sure what it did because I don't have it.
yeah, it is. It's a mess. Anyways, but we do have the Heart Stopper on there, which means we've already done one cycle. Your blue gems are now doing 340k damage. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw the blue moves out again, and then just not break them. Because if you break them, you're going to cascade. So we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and just say, nope, don't hit any. So now we've triggered it again and again, and we're over 400k per gem.
So that's kind of like the Charlotte Flair trick.
Yeah, it's the Charlotte trick. And then we're going to hit all the board blue, so we're recycling everything anyway. Doesn't matter. 26 million is all she did.
At gold.
At gold.
And that's with a lot of fire. That's as much firepower as we can put under her.
Well, I screwed up the pyro plate, but other than that.
But what plate could you use? There's not you can't use Gremlin, right? Because there's no
sub.
Blue sub, right? So to use the Gremlin plate, you have to sneak the sub move in.
Right. Somebody said if she did actually make multiply gems, you could jazz it up a little bit. She doesn't. I'm just so used to running triple blue with those two plates, and it's so early in the morning. I did nothing. But 30 million all in. So,
if they put the blue chic, maybe, right? If a blue chic plate comes out, that style of plate, I don't know that we can replace. I don't know. Yeah. What the heck could you even upgrade it with? Maybe nothing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the plates right now.
Nothing.
Currently, let's see. When you make snowfall, but that's red gems.
Rosie helps yellow in Leech, but not blue, right? If Rosie could be used on it.
I mean, the head games plate, you might be able to hit something, but yeah, that's really her top end. Let's just be honest. That's her top end triple blue. So
28 now.
28, let's just round to 30 just to be safe and call it there. But we got another build because she does have a plate. So yeah, let's go ahead and put I don't know how to pronounce this, Hilo. I just say hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So arguably triple blue might be a valid boss battle build or an extreme rules build, right? Or if they ever do like the showdown Gym-mageddon or Demolition Derby, so that's something, right?
It is something. I mean, she's not outright terrible. I'm not going to sneeze at 30 million and say, 30 million's the worst thing ever. How dare we? That's terrible. Whatever. But
I just think you want someone that you love, right? That's so over with the community to be better, right? So like 30 million for Brutus Creed, who cares, right? We're not heartbroken. We don't care about Brutus, right? But to see like, this is a top female in the company, arguably for the next 10 years. And maybe the first Tiffy we got is just the worst Tiffy, right? Ooh, maybe there's more in the works. Maybe Showboat Tiff in a few months.
That'd be awesome.
I was trying to think what would I create her as? Not a powerhouse, not a striker. Probably a Showboat. Tiffy 2.
Yeah, I would see that. I could see that. Showboat would work really nice. So,
Wow.
Well, let's run her two different ways with the last move set. Just so you know, she does have a countdown into healing into this wonderful sub right here. I'm not going to run that triple red. Triple red is extremely defensive. You're not going to lose. It does a really good job, but it just takes forever. So for people who run her defensively, which fair enough, she's a defensive acrobat. That's kind of how they design these characters. That's how you might run her, but I'm not going to for power rating because it's not a viable feud build. It's okay for boss. She's got X-Break gems, but other than that, not great. So we're going to enter the Hilo here. 6 MP purple, deal damage, and it is a decent amount of damage, and increase your blue MP by 5. The standing moonsault, deal damage, increase your purple MP by 6, which allows you to hit the Hilo again. And then the prettiest moonsault ever, finisher, deal damage, and choose a 6x6 area to swap into blue, which will trigger because you hit the Hilo twice. So there's two ways to run this. You either run it with purple move damage, which is what we're going to show first, or blue gem damage. Either way, It's a 6 MP move and a 7 MP to get this loaded. So all I'm going to swap out differently would be coaches, because the trainers, I need that MP. But you've got Woods for purple, and then you need somebody else for 2 more purple. You need her at least to start with 6, so that with a turn bonus, she starts loaded turn 1. With the move damage build, we're running KO. Purple moves that deal damage will deal an additional 100% and start with 2 more. We've got Cody, the finish the Cody. Purple moves that deal damage will deal 40%, and blue gems do 30%. And then we've got Gooker. Any color moves that deal damage deal 40% more damage. The only other change we're making is on the plate. The smoke plate to help reload if you want it whenever you break through. More blue gems, make 3 purple. But the real thing we're going after is the ultimate timeless style plate. Whenever you activate a purple move, increase your blue gem damage by 250%. So let's try our move based, and then we'll try our gem based. Rusty, you have this plate, don't you? Did you get this plate?
I did. I went really, really hard that weekend and ended up claiming the plate and putting it on Acro Heavy Metal Rhea. So
I would love that plate for Acro Heavy Metal Mia.
Yeah. So Two Bob is saying with this moveset, you might get a little more juice if you use the purple move damage medal on the strap, right? The one that's like, what is it, 200+% move damage as a Fury plate.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We would have. I've got the blue one on right now. Good shout. We could take a look at that. I mean, so we're at 3 million when we hit this move, 3.2 million for this one. So you average the two of them, you're hitting 6 million. You've hit him twice, so we've hit 12 million so far, and we've triggered the timeless style plate. Decently. So our blue gems are now doing 698k. 698. And then we're going to hit the finisher, 6x6 area. Try and match as many blue as you can. And let's see what that does with her plate. 35 million. 35 million. Rusty?
I mean, it's better. It's an improvement.
Yeah.
And you win.
We did win. We definitely did win. And to Bob's point, we could buff that up. Let's say 40 million would be safe. That would be very safe to say we could hit 40 million, which is her current top end that we've seen on that. But what happens if we change out for blue gem damage? That's the sweet spot for her, isn't it? So you kind of talk for a minute about it. I'm going to try and find a build to get her back to blue gem damage.
Well, so I think blue gem damage is the way to go. And so Bad Bruce posts a question in the comments, right? Honest question, why is 30 to 35 million not good enough? Is it because it's not a turn 1 knockout? So typically, Bad Bruce, when we do power ratings, we'll take any power that they give us, right? Objectively, right. And we rate it. You'll see that just in a moment. But what we're hoping for, right? What we're hoping for is that they'll be able to yield around 60 million in the test
for top end damage. Real top.
That would ensure that at the highest level you would be able to TKO a showboat with the highest health at 6 gold. So if you had a maxed showboat, and they had, I think, 75 million health, they're not going to kick out of a 60 million damage in a feud. Or so typically, because feud's kind of the standard. Now, if we can get more damage in a boss battle, terrific. If we can get more damage in a showdown or in a tour, there's a lot of ways to do that. But we're trying to rate these superstars for competitive gameplay. Like, that's ultimately what we're saying. And much in the same way that the old tier lists used to do that, they were trying to assess competitive gameplay.
Right.
So 35 million is good enough,
Is really
but
good.
what's it good enough to do? Right. That's where we're going to look at the power rating and say, this is someone. And let me just add this as an aside, as someone who worked really hard, played really hard, and spent quite a bit to get the Tiffy plate. I'm going to want more than 30 million damage on it. I'm going to want to put it on someone like Heavy Metal Rhea, where I can get insane amounts of damage with it, right? Triple that.
Right.
And so that's where it's like, even with the plate, if all we got was 30 mil, oof. So, just
It's
the
not
ROI,
bad.
the return.
Swap out KO. I was just going to mention you can swap KO out with the purple build, for somebody else. But realistically, there's not anybody that I'm seeing, and maybe I'm missing somebody. Tell me in the chat that is purple MP and blue gem damage, right?
Looks like we might be on an ad break. Just for those of you in the chat asking if our stream crashed. No, we're still here.
Well, hold
To my
on,
knowledge, right?
because I just had to reload because it looked like we were crashed too.
Oh, okay. Maybe we did. I'm still showing us live and my chat's still working.
It says the broadcast you were watching has ended.
Okay, that's odd. It didn't say that for me. I'm just no, it looks like we're back. Or it looks like
back.
the ad is off. And let me just reload to confirm.
Yep, hold on.
I'm showing us as live. CM Punk said, "Quit kicking wires under the desk." Hey, everyone that's in chat that can hear my voice, go ahead and refresh your browser.
Okay, CM Punk says they hear us, they see us. So, but my goodness, ads have been the last like forever here. Refresh.
Yeah, that was an
Yeah. All right. Well, we're still recording, so let's not make the YouTubes go crazy either here with it. But functionally, what I said for those who are refreshing can now hear me. They still say it's a circle. Well, let me finish this out. Anyways, is that okay? There we go. Got ads, but we're back. Is that
then we're back?
If you try to run the moveset like this, there's not really a purple person you sub out instead of KO. And Cody, if you ever get him, is the best one because he does purple move and blue gem. So really all we're subbing back in is Ozzy. So it's just a little bit more blue gem damage. Everything else is the same. And Tubob, I did go ahead and swap to the purple move damage. No, somebody's still got a circle there. Somebody else says only circles. This is frustrating me.
No, we're good. I'm live on Twitch with us, and I'm live on YouTube as well. We're broadcasting, so refresh your browser, friends.
All right. Well, we're ready to see the top end damage here. So let's see what this hits and kind of go from there. Oh, good. Iron Sheik. Hey, Iron Sheik 84. Everybody follow Iron Sheik 84. Third, yeah, still nothing. Still not near enough. So we're gonna call 40 her absolute top end damage. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's good. That's exponentially more than our first moveset and more, I think, than we got out of her on the break it down or previews as well.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. It is a bit more. It's just 40 million, not terrible to somebody's point on there. Not terrible. But let's see what we can do with this. Rusty, did I lose you?
I'm here. I'm muting because I was typing loudly in the chat on YouTube Live.
No, there we go. Hold on. Your video is just gone. This is There we are. All right, I got you back on there. All right, sweet. So, Let's talk the power ratings, and then we're going to go in on the stream here and see what's looking like she does. So keep in mind the top two ratings, power and speed, are objective. They have certain data points, and they either work or they don't. And so it's not really up for debate. It's just what did they hit and how fast did they do it. Readiness, versatility, and entourage, however, have some community input there. So at 40 million, somebody help me with math on here. 40 million, so our 5 points on an S plus tier, or to get the top rating, I should say, at 6-star gold would be 60 million. So 100% or more damage of 60 million. She did not hit that. S tier, or 4 points, is equal to 80% or more of current meta's top end damage, and 3 points would give us 60% or more of current meta's top end damage. B tier would be 40% or more for the points. So, Rusty, what is 40 million out of 60 million? What percentage point is that? I can't hear you.
I said it's 2/3, so it'd be
Right. So
it
66%.
would be 66%. Yep.
So it's 3 points, which is A tier in terms of things. So, I mean, that's really about where an A tier should hit if you're talking about the game design for what they are supposed to do. So that's great.
Right.
Turn 1, absolutely. Both of her movesets are easy to start turn 1, but we're going to talk about how quick can she win. So at least 2 of the following are true for a 5. MP charge is equal to or lesser than 6 MP, which is true. Moves recycle flawlessly and or animations are quick, resulting in a win under 45 seconds. That's the debate. Then for a 4, at least 2 of the following are true. MP charge is 7 or less. Moves recycle flawlessly and animations are fairly quick, resulting in a win in 60 seconds. And then for a 3, MP is 8 or more, but can be offset with common trainers. Moves recycle most of the time. Animations are not overly long, resulting in a win in 1 to 2 minutes. Now, here's my catch with this. Jade, as a showboat, did not kick out one time. So we turn 1'd her very quickly. However,
Right.
she is not going to win in under 45 seconds with either moveset. 1, because of the lower damage, 2, because of the length of the animations, and 3, because of how many things you have to click to make those work. So in this instance, she's a 4. She can win in a minute, I think, very, very clearly. She does have the right numbers to get her MP charge where it needs to be, but the animations and the quick win, she's not getting that quick quite as much. So she's a 4. So we're on to readiness. Rusty's going to ready the readiness poll. And here's what we talk about with readiness. For a 5, character needs either 0 or 1 special thing. A plate, a gear, a moment, or a rare trainer. Which the rare trainers for us are any of the double 4 MP people, Sherry Martell, ones like your Jade, your Muda that are super, super rare. For a 4, character needs 2 special things. A plate, a gear, a moment, a rare trainer. For a 3, character needs 3 special things. And for a 2, character needs 4 special things. That's true, Jaboni. They do have infused the kickout buff. That is very true. So Rusty's going to load a poll. It's going to be a minute or so long poll. Sweet. And we're going to see what people think. On Twitch, we have a 3 for readiness is the clear winner. Although since we're doing this so early in the day, not a whole lot of people have voted this time around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Discord. Yeah.
Oh, what'd I say? Discord.
Yeah, so Bob's saying she needs a big strap, a rare trainer or coach, and her plate. I'm on the boat of needing 2 to 3 special things.
Agreed. I would be there. I would be there as well. Yeah, her plate, which as Rusty pointed out, if you have her plate, it's so much better on Heavy Metal Rhea. I mean, woo, so much better. What's up, Waits? 5, good to see you. Welcome from the UK.
Does her plate work on Muda as well? Or is it not?
We're going to take a look at that.
Oh, no, Muda, yeah. it boosts. Okay, purple moves boost blue gem damage, and Muda would be the opposite. He'd have purple gem damage.
You'll see. We'll see it. We'll
The
see it.
poll ends with 100% on Twitch saying 3.
3. Yep, that's where I would be as well.
Very clear.
Very clear, very decisive. It works. So let's talk about versatility. For versatility, for a 5, character needs. I'm sorry, character is competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. All 3. And has special gem type that helps for boss and extreme rules. Keep in mind, we did not show triple red. Triple red has countdown and X break gems in the mix. So she does have special gems, plus in addition to the leech gems we showed off. For a 4, character is competitively usable in at least 2 of feud, boss, and showdown, and continues to have a special gem type for extreme rules and boss battle. For a 3, character is competitively usable in 1 mode, feud, boss, or showdown, and maybe a sleeper pick for boss. And for a 2, character is not strong in any competitive mode, and therefore she might win on tours. So, we got a chat going a poll going for that one, Rusty.
Poll is live.
I love it. I love it. Where would you be on her versatility? Let's not influence people too much, but at the same time, what are some objective, subjective thoughts?
So, gosh, I struggled with her in the premium showdown when I got her early. I struggled in the victory tour. I struggled in her limited edition tour, the 24-hour tour.
So good to know.
I can only speak to if I pull EO Sky off my roster, I don't struggle with EO, right? Tiffany, I was like, oh, I don't know that I can dial in the right move set even for a limited time tour. But she's one heck of a entourage member.
Yeah.
So give her a compliment sandwich, But yeah, I don't know where her sweet spot is.
Right.
Because
not yet.
The game was challenging when I had to use her, especially at 6 bronze.
Right.
I was like, oof, this is tough.
Yep. Agreed. Well, Bob mentioned in the chat, and I think this is a wise statement. She's good for showdown because of MP cost. She's not a feuder, not a boss battler, although she has some things. She might be a sleeper occasionally as that point score goes. So she's lucky to get a 3. And 3 was the Discord win, and it looks like 3 is the Twitch win, if I'm right. So she's a 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't see any higher. I think the boss battle sleeper is a good way to find value in her at this point. So.
Right. Well, entourage ability, though, this one is interesting. Black moves start with 2 more MP, and trap gems do 100% more damage. So if you have Ozzy, which we all do, she is a phenomenal coach, trainer, whatever, for Ozzy. You got to get her to 6-star silver, which is my struggle because I have her, but I am not taking her up as quickly as I would like to. But black moves and trap gems. So for a 5, the entourage ability, essential trainer, coach, or ability, adds something you don't want to go into battle without. For a 4, widely used trainer coaching ability, helps the character it's being used on reach their full potential. For a 3, niche trainer or coaching ability, may not be used much, but very valuable when needed. So we can put the poll up there. It can't be less than a 3 because of past, like where we've rated similar entourage abilities, but 3, 4, or 5 are up for grabs. So what do you think?
Entourage
Rusty?
poll is live.
So she's got MP charge. I know that's one of your go-tos.
I love it. So I think she is an essential trainer, right, for someone that's making those trap gems.
Okay.
Um, so that's where it's hard for me to dial in. I'm gonna say 5 because
Yeah.
if I have a superstar that has black moves and trap gems, she's essential,
Yeah.
right? So, and she would be widely used for all of the superstars I had that had black moves and trap gems. So it's
Yeah.
hard sometimes for me to quantify. Well, if they meet the criteria, yes. If they don't, then if it was 50% all color gems, right?
Right.
Maybe that's a no-brainer. That'd be a 10 on a 5-point scale.
Right.
So, but I love it.
Ooh.
I
Controversy.
could, yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? If people say, "Well, I'm only going to use her on Ozzy, and I don't really want to bring her 6-star," maybe it's a 4, right? Um, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, like Two Bob said, great trainer, not a 5.
Hmm.
Maybe of the limited scope of what she does. I can agree
Yeah.
with that, especially in this era now where we're seeing superstars get 3 distinct abilities, like Julius Creed. I mean, if Tiffy had one more, if she did Black MP Traps, I don't know, Leech, or something else, or if she got a second color doing 2 MP, she might be, a firm 5. But
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I mean, I'm definitely wanting to build her up for Aussie, so I want her 6 silver on my roster just because Aussie is going to be my go-to trickster now from here on until somebody else comes out. So for me, I would rank her as a 5 just for Aussie, plus other characters that use Black MP plus Trap. She's going to be huge. And really even characters that don't necessarily need Black MP, but just Trap Gems are the way to go for them. That's going to be huge for them.
I don't
But
know.
the
Dakota
community
Kai.
has outvoted us very clearly.
Well, you have to consider this too, right? She's essentially the equivalent of Wesley, right?
Oh,
And do we consider Wesley a 5?
that's true.
I don't know,
That's
right?
true.
She's essentially the equivalent of Nikita Lyon, right?
Yeah.
To consider Nikita a 5? I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that. I could see that. Well, I think that's it for this video. Sorry for the extra length because of a possible crash in the middle of things, but Rusty,
Our
take
final
us out, and we're going to power rate somebody else here for Twitch.
What was the final score? I couldn't see it because my video box was blocking it. Was it 17?
Oh, you are correct. It was blocking it. 17 out of 25.
Oh, my heart hurts because I love Tiffy, right? I can't. Oh man, she deserves better. She deserves
Right.
better than a
Right.
17. But this shows, I guess, the objective nature of it. That if we were to let our bias, we don't want to sell you on a false bill of goods. And I would have loved for it to be higher. And I hope she gets some kind of support in the future. Or maybe Tiffy 2.0 is a little better, right? Maybe that showboat like we're dreaming of. Hey, we want you to be on our next power rating with us. If you're watching this on demand, join us on a Friday as we go on Twitch on the Champions main account and look at some of the newest and most popular superstars in the Champions universe. As for Rusty and Lee, we will see you next time.
All right. I just need a second to set up Muda, and then we can move
what
into
I would
that
ask
one.
you was that if you wanted to build, there was a build that I requested earlier in the day that I sent you, in case you wanted to check it out. No pressure. Otherwise, hey, this is a great thing that came out of the chat. I'm gonna right filibuster just a little here. Is somebody said it was ASG 1982 said, I'm penalizing Tiffy Score for having to take her 6-star silver.
Nice.
For the trainer ability. I thought that was funny. I have her 6-star silver, and I did it just for the trainer ability and with the anticipation of Ozzy being like my best trickster and my first trickster male that I bring gold.
Right.
And right, sometimes you have to just dive in, and I've done even worse with like Acro Dragon for trap gems. So, But speaking of acrobats, this might be the first time that we got booed for a power rating, right? The Great Muda, who we've been asking ourselves, did we get it wrong just based on feedback from the community? But we've also learned a lot since the time we did Muda was one of the first ones we ever power rated, right? So are we more astute at this point in our power rating journey? Maybe so. But we're going to need your help, community. We're going to need your votes more than anything. And I will kick it back to Lee now that he's got Muda all queued up.
All right, let's hit the intro. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat. We are live with 44 of our very best friends on Twitch. We're doing a very early stream so that Rusty can snuggle with the missus, is the official term, I think, that we said here.
Got a hot date? Got a hot date?
Jabroni, we will show Muda's original rating here in just a second, in fact. And ASG, new to you guys, but I don't think it's hard to do this with new people. I think it's hard to do this with new people. You don't know where the meta is yet. Traders will gain rating as the meta changes. Yes, and that is part of why we are taking a look at this. What's up, Spider Guard? Taking a look at Muda again, because I didn't realize he only came out in April. Does that seem real? It feels like he came out like a year and a half ago, doesn't it? But
yeah,
April.
The game has been moving at like rapid speed.
Right.
I want to say Muda actually the last of the 6 silver superstars released? I feel like
I think he was in that range for sure. I could see that.
Yeah, I think he was the last weekend of right before the new MLC started and they announced gold. I'm pretty sure that's when he came out.
Okay. Well, I could be. So here's why we're doing this. One, because our community moderator for this stream every Friday night, which they're actually not here today, they're gonna be so mad. Baby Ice has been calling for justice for Muda for a while. Here's our original power rating on Muda. We said for power was a 5 because at 6 silver, 30 million was our goal. 30 million was that's where top end damage begins. We gave a 3 to speed because very clicky and the finisher blows up the whole board twice, so it takes forever. For the readiness, we gave a 5 because it doesn't really need anything. And for the power rating on versatility, we gave a 4. And for the entourage ability, we gave a 3. So let me just clarify right off the bat here. The entourage ability for this one is no longer subjective in terms of we have rated other entourage abilities at 6 gold that have his same style a 4.
Right.
So he cannot be a 3 in that category anymore. But does he hold up in other respects? Does he hold up? Oh, sorry, and the final power rating was a 20, which 20 is not bad, by the way. 20 is not bad in any way, shape, or form, but the reality is other characters that came around this time were 22s, and Muda looked lesser for
and for comparison, Tiffany Stratton, another acro, recently we power rated, and she was a 17.
Yeah.
So, just I guess as we compare acros,
Right. Well, yeah, no justice, no peace, ice, ice, baby. Wow. So, thank you, Hip Designer. So, on Muda, we're going to run him at least 2 different ways. Now, here's the trick. For everybody who was like, oh, Muda hits insane damage, that was Tricolor, and that was the plus 99 MP era. Without 99 MP, tricolor does
Right.
not work the same.
Right. Yeah, I
Yep.
pulled up. I today in preparation for the stream, I watched every piece of content that has been published for
Wow.
Muda. The 150 million required, all multiply trainers and no MP. It was plus 99, and it's just not even. It's not even possible. It's not even doable.
Well, it is,
So
but it's not 2-in-1 for sure, and we'll show that.
right,
But
right.
yeah,
Yes, true.
right. Okay. So here's how we're going to run him. The first move set, we've got 2 to 3 of them to look at. One is the Moonsault, 5 MP purple, deal damage, increase your blue MP by 10. So that's going to load your 10 MP Shining Wizard, which negates the high MP charge on that move. The Asian Mist, 5 MP again, deal damage, increase your purple gem damage by 999% for 1 turn. Holy cow. Does not affect bonus damage. Shining Wizard, finisher, destroy the board, then deal more damage and destroy the whole board again. So, yeah, that's a lot. So what we're going to run for Entourage, I had to use one of them for Tiffy, so they're not preset, but here we go. So we need to get to a 5 MP purple. That's easy, right? So Woods takes care of that with your turn bonus. So easy to load turn 1. Razar gives purple gems 50% more damage. Cody gives purple gems 30% more damage. And Jade, not Cora Jade, Jade Cargill, purple gems 30% more damage. So we're all in on purple gem damage to maximize that 999% right there. On the strap, I am using a 100% gem damage strap. That is a bonus. That normally I use a 50%, but since he is such a rare character, rare characters we use rare things sometimes. And he has Double Fury 2 plus an all damage gem damage 35% there. On the plates, we're going to use the Twilight Ritual. Whenever you break 3 or more red gems, make 7 blue gems into purple. And the Bubba's Specs. Whenever you activate a purple move, increase your purple gem damage by 50%. So we are all in on purple gem damage. And Rusty, I talked a lot. What do you think Muda's going to hit in the 6 gold meta?
Well, gosh, I'm doing math in my head while you were setting that up. I'm thinking that's 55 million minimum.
Okay.
And I think there might be a way to squeeze a little more juice out of the orange, but let's see what happens.
Okay. All right. Well, we hit our 2 purple moves. So the first purple move loads our finisher. So again, that negates the high MP cost when we talk about speed. He's loaded turn 1, easy. This is the one you need to get to. Then we increased our purple. What's that?
The moves are so fast. The animations, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just...
Well, it's about to not be, though. Because once we hit the Shining Wizard, the board break takes forever. But still, yeah. So here we break 1 set. The Twilight Ritual should go off. There we go. That broke another set. Then the board breaks again, and the Twilight Ritual should go off again. Which it did. 32 million. That second time. The second time. So the first hit was 30 million. The second hit was 32 million. I'm going to run it back so you can see it. Because it counted the issues. It counted the gems the first time. Oh, Sap Daddy's saying that was 78. So that's why I'm going to run it back, because...
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to try 1 entourage change?
Sure.
What would happen if you put Tech Gunther in instead of Woods? Right? Because you'll be getting the 1 MP from... Right? Is all you need is 5?
All I need is 5, but then we have to take away somebody else, because Tech Gunther's 2... 3, right. Razar's yellow 2. He doesn't add up. He doesn't add purple.
So, okay, so if you were to change Woods, you'd have to change Razar as well. Like you'd have to do
Correct.
Gunther KO. Or, okay,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
So
I
okay,
was
no
saying in my
worries.
head, I was trying to figure out, well, do we need the 4 MP if we can just add two more? So, all right,
Right. And Hip Designer said use Razor Ramon. So again, 30%, even though it's not his primary color, is way higher than 12K. And especially you want the percentages to cascade. You want the percentages to cascade because we're doing purple gem damage. So you want as many percentage stacks as you can to add to that 1000%. All right, so let's see it one more time. Sap Daddy's got better eyes than I do. Let's see what the first one hits for. That was a good cascade. That was a good cascade. 53 million the first hit, and the second hit is 26. So 53 and 26, 78 million, which is almost exactly what Sap Daddy said the first time. 78 million. Thunder Q, you got to add them both in there, but still. So 80 million. Let's say I'm underestimating. 80 million's pretty easy. And Sap Daddy was 100% right. Follow Sap Daddy Gaming on Twitch. That is amazing. That was an amazing hit. Do we need to see another moveset, Rusty? Or do you just want to power rate him based off that?
yeah, I say we go with that. I mean, that's the move. That's I think that unanimously that's the agreed upon best way to run him,
Right. Yeah.
unless
Because
there's certain circumstances like a boss battle.
right. Because again, just to be clear, so the tricolor build is this right here, and you don't have any way to get to the blues unless you luckily get a blue match on the multi gems, and then you break those. So now you can do that. It's low charge for the purple move. It's low charge for the black move, and you can swap in mellow to get those started loaded turn one. But there's no way to get to the blue turn one, and the Asian Mist only works one turn. So you'd have to throw the sub, eat a turn, then hopefully get a match on the blue, then break the board, which I don't know, maybe it's worth
Right.
doing. Maybe it's for, can we do it for science? I don't want to make this one long, but can we do it for science, Rusty?
It's up to you. I mean, you're the captain. What do you use? Use Braun Breaker?
No, you got to use mellow, purple and
Uh,
black.
that's right. See, I don't even have these guys, so I can never remember their abilities.
Yeah, and you could use Sherry as well for sure, but yeah, who
do you
cares?
have to
Drop
do?
Cargill and that Santa Hogan.
Do you change out the plate for the all heart plate since you had a sub or not?
I could. Yeah, I mean the other one makes more purple gems, so it just guarantees that I'm hitting purple gems. But yeah, I could.
Because you'll boost your gems up quite a bit.
Right. Let's try it. This is for science, so let's for science this. All right. Okay. So everything's the same except nothing's the same, right? So we've swapped out the all heart. We're leaving the Bubba specs. We're leaving the other plates. Entourage wise, we have swapped in mellow for purple moves start with 4 more MP and black moves start with 4 more MP. And then we swapped in Santa Hogan for the extra 1 MP. So 5 on these. And actually, we don't even need Santa Hogan now that I'm looking at it because these two moves are gonna start loaded turn 1 either way, and the blue move isn't gonna benefit from Santa Hogan. So I'm gonna swap Jade back because I mean, there's no reason that Santa Hogan actually benefits the blue move, but the blue move is what we're trying to get to, right? Because there's not really a purple move or a black move that we really want to hit. You can turn the top row into, Snowfall Black, but then you got to find a way to break him, which means you're not getting your buff, blah, blah, blah. This is his rare spicy build, and you got to hope that either you use a blue, well, you'd need multiple blue MP props, so you got to hope that you got a blue match that hits multi-gems. That is the way that this is going to work. So do not hit the buff turn 1. Do not hit the buff turn 1 until you are ready to fire off your finisher. So it's a 2 charge finisher. We did get lucky, and we are not going to get hit by Sammy. So actually, we're actually going to see some damage here, Rusty.
Big damage.
Big damage. The purple move fires off the Bubba Ray plate, and we're hitting a ton of multi-gems. Only one of them is purple, though, so that's not as preferable. That was only 37 million. Only. Huh. That was 40 million. So either way, it actually it averaged out to about the same. It was about 77 million before damage reduction, and it takes a lot more to get it started. So I'm thinking the first move set is by far the way to go, and I think we're ready to repower rate him. So, what do you think? Let's do this.
Huge damage. Hip designer said.
Huge damage. Well, in terms of the power, he is clearly a 5. No question about it. So that stays in line with where we had him before. Now, on the previous version, we said this is very clicky. Now, we weren't rating, I don't think, the purple, blue. I think we were rating...
No, I didn't think it was clicky at all. What we just did, that was like 3 clicks.
Yeah. I would say, so here's the question, because I know this is objective, but we got to time this. How long did that move take to blow up the board? Did it take, I mean, with the 3 moves, I think it was over 45 seconds.
Yeah, but
do we need to time it?
I mean, I thought it was fast. I thought it was fast, but faster. I was expecting it to be laborious, really slow.
Right. Well, let me time it here real quick. Then I know that we're running longer here, but
hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm sinking.
What?
Maybe 6 feet. It was been the Creed event, right? So,
oh, gotcha.
So far gone. All right, I'm ready to run my timer.
Okay,
that was a Creed interlude, right?
I'm gonna run mine too, especially since you're on delay.
Lee was speechless about my Creed serenade there, guys. Can you believe that?
I was like, what the heck is going on here, guys?
I don't have to say
Sap
no.
Daddy, yeah, we're not running drip on this, but yes, you could run the drip for sure. The drip is inaccessible to so many in the community. We just don't use it unless it's like special reasons. But all right, you ready to start your timer, Rusty? Okay, I'm starting mine now. Actually, hold on, let me click the move. All right, go. All right, move 1. 5 seconds. Move 2. 4 seconds.
Move 1
3.
started. We're seeing how long does the match take, right?
Right. Yeah. Everything else doesn't matter right now. Just how long does it take to hit these moves?
Maybe
25 seconds.
Is so far gone.
That was a win in 25 seconds.
See, that's why I was telling you it feels fast. That was fast. I don't know what our perception was on the first run through, but that was quick, man. That was lightning speed for a 6 gold win.
Yep, that was very fast. I want Muda bad now. So that's a 5. So let's talk readiness here. We can put up a poll. Yeah, Sap Daddy. That we can put up a poll here, but yeah, let's look at where we were before with him. On readiness, the last time we rated him a 5 because he doesn't need anything. 1 plate helps. And I would say that's pretty much where we are again. He didn't need rare trainers. I mean, again, 80 million, so let's take off, you say Razar's rare, maybe. Okay, well, let's take him off. Let's put on, you mentioned Gunther. Gunther's become much more common in the community now. That's only a 10% difference. That's not going to break him. That's not going to break his power. So the only
Poll
thing
going
he
now. Poll is live. Keep
Poll is live.
filling us in, Lee.
No, you were good. That's I was just gonna say the only thing he quote unquote benefits from is the Bubba's specs plate, and you don't need it. You don't need
Yeah,
it. Like he's
icing
gonna
on
hit
the
over
cake,
50.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but and I don't have Bubba's plate, for example. Would love to have a chance to get it.
Right. I would too. I don't have it on my account. Of course, I don't
So
have.
this is a 1 minute vote. Just a reminder. So cast your votes, please, quickly.
You are fully loaded, Let's because every move doesn't have to be loaded. The move that loads you out is the first one, and it's ready to go. It's ready to go.
Yeah. Your purple move loads your MP, right?
Yeah,
So you only
it
need
loads
one
your blue
point.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so this Moonsault increases your blue MP by 10. You're loaded turn 1, period. So you don't need rare trainers. You don't need anything. There's no way that that's not loaded turn 1 if you use that move.
The vote is closed, and the fives have it with 78%.
Yep. Oh, and we're adding 2 vote. On this set 5, the other set 4. Yeah, the other move set, I said, we were going to try it, but let's not power rate based on the tricolor. That one wasn't ready turn 1, period. Yeah. So it's a 5, and we're missing Bob, who did put his in there. So Thunder Q gave us a reminder that readiness was 5 and entourage was 4. So, all right, versatility. Character is competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. Character has special gem types that will help out boss and extreme rules for a 5. For a 4, character is competitively usable in at least 2 of the following: feud, boss, and showdown, and has a special gem type. For a 3, character is competitively usable in 1 mode, feud, boss, or showdown. And for a 2, character is not competitively usable but will win tours and blitzes. So, get the poll live. And
Poll is live.
Jabroni, we can check that out. If we take off the specs, there's not really any rare trainers or coaches, but we can take off the specs. Absolutely. So for me, Rusty. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would say I can't think of any format where I would not want to use Muda. I mean, I think he's a killer and blows up the board. So
I agree. I believe in Supe Joe Hendry. Wasn't Jade on there, Jabroni? Yeah, we could take Jade off.
So, and we even mentioned we could diminish Jade into a 10% less gym trainer that was more common, and that wouldn't shave down much.
Yeah, so he hit 80 million. So let's say you take off 10% for Razar and you take off 10% for Jade, 20%. 20% of 80 million is 16 million. He's still easily hitting over 60 million turn 1.
Right.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we're splitting hairs on when you get down to 5 or 10%. Like, it just doesn't really matter. Right. Because your Fury 2s are going to compensate for that.
Right.
You know?
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, we can show it, but yeah, it's... Yeah, no, you're right, Giovanni. It's good. So here's where we get to the piece that really messed him up last time, is the entourage ability. As I said when we started this video, we have a precedent now with 6-star gold that characters that have 30% gem damage are a 4 or higher. So he can no longer be a 3 like he used to be, because his entourage ability is yellow gems do 30% more damage, and yellow moves that deal damage will do 30% more. So he at least has to be a 4, so the poll is either a 4 or a 5. But all the others have been 4s. So, I mean, do we even put up a poll? Because it's 4.
No, we said our standard is he would be the same commensurate with DDP, Hall of Fame DDP, and the others. That's just a 4. We're going to give it a 4 each time for consistency's sake. we can't have one color be worth more than another. That's silly.
Right.
So
Yeah. So final score on Muda, 24 out of 25, which makes him our new king of the power ratings. So Baby Ice, I know you couldn't be
maybe
here with us today. I hope you feel justified. What do you think, Rusty?
I think we've learned a lot about power ratings since we first began, and I think we have our feet under us now, and I think we can do this with better accuracy. I think we power rated Bionic Redneck around the same time,
Right.
and yet Bionic Redneck got an accurate score. So I don't know what we were, if we had just a little bit of bias against acros. I'm not sure, but I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we ran it back, and wow, yeah, I think Muda is super desirable and also super elusive. So the UCC pass might be the clearest path forward for some of in the community.
I 100% agree. I think Muda is by far the best acrobat male in the game. And that's not hard to do, unfortunately, but he's by far the best acrobat male. For some, they're saying, well, he doesn't hit as hard as, like Miz. New Miz hits 100 million super easily,
Right.
but that's not what this is about. It's about, do they hit 60 million or more? Anything else is just icing on the cake. Yeah, William Regal can hit harder. Yeah, New Miz with the moment can hit harder. Julius, that we power rated last week, can hit way harder. But the combination of those things as an acrobat, Muda hits faster. And I think I was the one who said his moveset was too slow with this one last time. And timing it, I was 20 seconds off at least. So, dang. Yeah, Jabroni says Miz is also a cascade risk where Muda is not. Absolutely. So I think we got it right. I think we got it right this time around. So Rusty, take us out, and we'll stay on Twitch for a little while and do some other fun things.
Well, friends, this is your Great Muda Power Rating Run It Back edition, and hopefully this also helps just further validate this system that we're using. Maybe we had a little wobble when we first began, but certainly we're dialing it in and seeing accuracy. So glad those of you in the chat voted and were here to help us do this. But also, if you're watching this on demand at a later time, join us each and every Friday on stream so that you can help us dial in our next power rating. We've got a new MLC starting in just a few weeks, so we'd love to have you on a Friday with us on Twitch. That's all for Lee and Rusty in this edition of Power Ratings.
Woo! All right, so ASG 1982. We do have a Google spreadsheet going with this, but where it really lives is in our Champions Chat server. So let me give you a link real quick, and you can hop on. Oh,
already pinned it.
Oh, look at you!
Good.
Look at you!
I believe in pinning links.
Oh my goodness, let me just let me save this image real quick here. Rusty, I've got a gift for us from our dear friend Iron Sheik 84. Follow him on Twitch, Twitter, and all of the things that that go along with that. Let me get it here real quick. Oh, where did it go? Hold on. Oh,
and you have that pulls video that he
yeah, we're gonna do that next.
All right, I like this early edition. People are so spry and mentally astute at this time of day. Right? I'm not sure why our hot link isn't working, but interesting. We've had some issues with this on occasion.
Here we go. Follow Iron Sheik 84 on Twitch. Follow Iron Sheik 84 on YouTube. One of our favorite non-official creators. Justice for Muda, and he made us a meme. Oh. Sap Daddy Gaming. Also follow Sap Daddy Gaming on Twitch. Says, I've been told by all the girls that I'm pretty spry for an old guy. Sounds like an Offspring song to me. Oh, fun. Fun stuff. All right, we have got two community polls reactions. The first one is from some. Well, actually, hold on. We gotta do an intro. We gotta do a video if we're gonna do that. The second one is actually gonna be something we have never done before, which is pull it from a YouTube channel. Our friend couldn't get it over to us, the video. And then Noble January. I don't know if you're still in here. I don't have your videos yet, so we can. Oh wait, actually I do. I do have those. Hold on. So we might be able to get Noble January's as well, although I've got to download them from WeTransfer. Yes, please download. All right, well, I'm going to work on Noble January's while we're doing the others. But Rusty, let me hit the intro, and then we'll talk about what we do with these community polls reactions.
We go crazy.
What is going on here? Oh, that's why. All right, let me try this again. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are on Twitch with 40-something. The number just jumped all over the place from 44 to 48, and then who knows, 1,000 people on Twitch and live on YouTube on the Champs channel. And since we're early today, I don't have a poll that I can do, right? And I know a lot of you guys love our polls videos. So instead, we are doing a community polls reaction. We've been doing these for a while, but something that we are now, seeing, other content creators even do, which is kind of neat that they're doing that. So we have been doing for months, if not a year.
They stole our concept.
They stole. I don't know what you're talking about here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we gonna press charges for licensing?
We could, yeah. Yeah, we totally could. Oh,
no, goodness. I'm glad they're doing that. That's really cool. Yeah.
So we're going to do, our community polls reactions. We've got our first one here is somebody named, hold on, let me pull it back up here real quick. Somebody who is named Wolverine9003. And we're going to react to their polls from about a week ago. So, Rusty, can you see this, or do I need to FaceTime you? What do you think?
I am looking at the great... Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm not starting it just yet. Do I need to FaceTime you, or do you want to give a delayed reaction?
No, do a FaceTime. That would be way better.
All right, hold on. I know this is craziness for the video, but I think it's gonna end up being better for us here. All right.
I'm FaceTiming you.
I'm FaceTiming Rusty right here.
I'm FaceTiming Lee.
Oh, well, okay. I'll end and accept then. Rusty.
I ended and accepted.
I ended and accepted. No, stop it. Accept my call. Accept my FaceTime.
Wait, what just happened?
I don't know. I'm calling you right now.
I'm accepting. I'm joining.
Okay. All right. We got Rusty here.
I'm muted.
All right. There we go. So Rusty can see my screen. All right. Here we go. Here goes our reaction to the polls. So this is from, looks like the Trish and Brett loot.
Lee calls straight to voicemail.
Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, new character. Oh.
Whoa. That's a great coach, right?
Yeah.
The finisher boost.
I agree. That's a great coach. So now that my brain is working better, this is a character named Wolverine, or a person in the community named Wolverine. And they're one of our community. They're on our Discord server, and they just said, "Hey, can I send you one of my polls videos?" I said, "Absolutely, you can. Please do." Well, let's see where he's at.
He's about to shard recruit Miz. Ooh, nice. I hope he gets. That's it, right?
Right there. Good job.
Miz. That's a get.
That is a get. I like that. Oh, and Chelsea Green, some shards, and here's the guaranteed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, go 6. Oh, Choo Choo Braun.
I mean, that's a great coach. Yellow Gym coach.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's good. What do you think of that set of polls before we move on to the other one?
I mean, that was a 7 pull, right? And you got 3 new superstars. I mean, that's a great return on that investment.
I agree. All right. Well, while I'm getting Noble January's polls loaded, we are going to go over here to Festabomb Gaming. Now, Festabomb couldn't figure out how to send me, what was what was needed for the video to just be native. So we're actually on Festabomb's YouTube channel, Festabomb Gaming, 17 subscribers. 55. So go subscribe. 55 polls, and it looks like he's getting Hall of Fame Dusty. Right?
Is this the Santa loot?
This is the Ripmus Santa loot. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Could
so
be
this
just
is
a
this
lot.
week's.
Let's see what happens.
All right. I'm hitting play. I would hide their cash and coin, except for on their. This is their own channel, and he didn't hide cash and coin, so there's nothing I can do about that. But
don't look at me all.
Don't hack. We'll sick. I don't know, somebody from.
He's showing us the loot here.
And some strange phone thing that I'm not sure what is.
I think he's. Yeah, look, he's like saying, "This is what I want. I'm hoping 82. I get." Okay,
82. So that's pretty close to what I got for my gear loot. Was 80. What did I get? 82, 83, something like that. Either way, I got like 28 gears.
Big Cav gears.
Yeah, I did. It's Big Kev on Big Kev on Big Kev. That's right.
And
oof. Mastodon plus duplicate gear. Yeah. ThunderQ says, "Go sub to Festa, please." Ooh. If he wasn't in that oopsie, that was a long, that came up, I wouldn't have had him yet either. So.
Okay, Barrett shards, first thing of value. Right. Working on a shard recruit for Trickster Barrett.
Hustle, loyalty, respect.
That's Cena? A fuse, right? Yeah, that would have been like a star fill or a fuse.
Yeah.
Same with Kev. There's another fuse.
Right. This loot so far has not shown near enough big Kevs compared to what my loot was. So, yeah. Thank you. I believe in Supe Hendry and Hip Designer both said I got 83. So pretty close. I mean, if you're needing older gears.
New gear for Veteran Salute Cena, I think.
Oh, I didn't look. Did I get Veteran Cena's gear? I didn't even think about that.
An AJ Starfill.
Nice. Scott Hall shards. Why in the world would you need Scott Hall shards? Like that version of Scott Hall. Oof.
Okay, shards.
Sap Daddy says 7 pulls, 15 total, and 3 of them were Big Kev with gear. Oof.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Barf.
Hey, look, that guy that we're not supposed to talk about, and yet he's in this. In fact, he was a required CSS this week. Ooh, jeez.
I
There's
got
our
the Mark
Discord
Henry.
link in Twitch. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was say I got the Mark Henry gear new,
Yeah, me
and it
too.
was plus 40 botch gems. That's pretty nice.
Right? Right? 5-star. Oh, duplicate gear. So far, mostly duplicate. Again, why the Scott Hall shards? Why,
Lee,
why?
click skip all for us. Save us the.
I can't. It's on his YouTube video.
Oh man, hit next. Just kidding. Just kidding. I just it's this loot was painful. Honestly, like this was.
This was
Yeah.
some rough loot.
Yeah, I just the redundancies were so high in it.
Yeah, I agree.
But hey, if there's like a coat hanger event next month, we'll be rolling in it. Be awesome.
Right. Oh, I thought while I was recording my video that either Scott Hall or Big Kev were focused strikers, and I was super excited because I have been sitting on Zombie Sammy to go 6 gold. Oh, hey, hold on. 6-star. Oh, that's a fuse.
Oh, okay. Fuse up. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
it didn't recruit and do the animation.
Right. But neither of those guys are focused strikers, so I ended up. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Dusty!
there you go.
Good, man. His gear is super expensive on the midweek, but it's available.
It's there, right?
It's more than Nightheart's. What's the logic there?
That's weird. Yeah, Neidhart is infinitely
300
better than Dusty.
coins. I mean, good night.
Wow. Hey, there's the Big Kev gear finally.
Hit. That's a hit. New sweater.
New sweater. Oh. I like
The
the names
Sinister
of Drew's sweaters. Like, what is it? It's like Aldloch Zoc or something. It's really cool. I'm offending Scottish people. I'm sorry, but I have no clue how to say it.
Oh, yeah, it's just pronounced.
That'd have been a hit if that was new. I mean, not the best powerhouse, but definitely worth looking at.
More Barrett shards.
More Barrett shards. 21 more of these to go. Mankind.
Oof.
What's up, Idamonte? We are checking out Festa Bomb Gaming's polls.
Big Kev trolls again.
Oh, that back
Trolls again. Back to back.
Oh,
The troll
man.
that just can't let go.
That's right. Oh, jeez. Oh, and
Six
Scott.
silver.
Yeah,
Troll.
trolled.
Big Kev's twin troll.
The outsiders in this loot are like the Dudley boys in the other loots now, where I just hate seeing them come up.
It's able to shard recruit Barrett after this loot because
That's
he's
nice.
up to like 350 shards.
Man. Well, we'll see. I don't know if he shows it at the end here, but maybe.
Six,
Oh.
so five silver troll.
Troll. I would have loved LA Knight plus gear. I don't have LA Knight. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Whoa!
Ooh, that'd have been
That's
good.
That is a hit. A
Oh!
Bradshaw fuse up to 6 bronze.
Back to back 6. I only got 1 6-star out of this whole loot. He just got 3 back to back.
Yeah, and ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I
now
like
we're on
that
the gears.
hit. Like he's the best striker a lot of the community have for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Now it's just gear hits. I don't think I had any of those standalone gear hits.
Well, it's just for ones they didn't show. All right, let's see here. So Fuse, New Dusty. Fuse.
Bradshaw. Fuse.
Fuse. Yeah. And no, he's still way away on Barrett.
Barrett. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Rusty, tell me what you think of those polls while I load in Noble January's real quick. quick because Noble sent him to me, and I haven't had a time to set him up because it was just sent to me on the stream.
Yeah. Well, here's what I think. Right, the Bradshaw fuse very well might be his or many of the community's best striker. Anytime you get a new best on your roster, that's good, right? If you have what you need to push up your best, then it's worth it. To
Yeah,
me. Like yeah.
I agree.
If you get a new best, or if you can upgrade your best, then it's a real hit. You know.
Right. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do this quick because it's gonna show. It's gonna show the thing here, but it's also not set yet. So hold on. Oh no. Okay, it's 69 polls. Let's hope nothing gets spoiled here early. So this is
Noble
summer of,
saying, yeah, Summer of Darkness Mega.
yeah, this is a Summer of Darkness mega for Noble January, who's in the chat with us right now. So everybody wish Noble January well. All right, here we go, Rusty. Here we go. Guitars.
So there's some chat going on. Would Streaker Goldberg or would Striker Drew be better than Bradshaw?
In terms of fighters, no.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not as a fighter. Like, great entourage, but Bradshaw really is super valuable as a
Right.
fighter and has several very strong builds, very flexible.
I agree.
I don't know about Dexter. How about Dexter with the last ride plate?
No, we did him as a should you take him 6-star gold, and it doesn't
Okay.
scale near as much as you'd hope, unfortunately.
So new Dexter, or Dexter with the new gear and the last ride plate, still not as good as Bradshaw.
Right. Yeah.
All right. No,
Yeah, you can check the
that's
video on that.
that's good. That's good feedback.
Right. I mean, for me, striker wise, Bradshaw in terms of free to play or available to the community because of oopsies. He's
So does he
way up
have
there.
Trish, or was that a hit? I saw the Trish shards, but I didn't see the total.
Oh, I didn't see it either. I'm trying to watch the chat and this too.
Yeah, on 30 Trish shards, Canadian icon.
Yeah, awesome. Let's see.
Noble, do you have Trish, or at least
Well,
at
don't
the
spoil
time-
it if it's this. Yeah.
at the time of this pool? Okay, so you're still working on recruiting Trish, so
Right.
that is a hit.
Okay. Sweet. 52
Are
more to
you-
go.
Are you using an auto clicker? Is that what I'm seeing, or are you just tapping the same spot? I need to give that a try. That's really impressive to see it in action.
Yeah. Iron Sheik sent me an auto clicker app last week, so I need to forward over to you.
Is it
As
something
always.
you oh, look at the Bray shards. That looked more dramatic than it was.
Yeah.
I like the prize wall currency because you can buy those token packs,
Right.
like the striker, like the mega striker token pack. I think the prize wall currency is good.
Yeah. Oh, Noble also is pointing out that he tapped the bottom for you, Rusty.
Right, gotta be bottom tapping.
Ooh,
Oh,
calm
that's
down.
Dominic. Oh, but it's redundant. So, I mean, that is a huge hit. 6,000 shards. What's that? 6 silver?
Well, it was 6 bronze, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, but still, I mean, that's great shards and a important trainer. I only got him last month from the 6 gold loot coins. So
I like Dom. I have a softie for Dom characters
Whoa.
in this game, even though they're
What?
slow.
What'd you say?
I am a softie for Dominic. I have a soft spot for him, right? Like, I love Dom, and yeah, I'm not sure what I said. But I think that's what I
Pretty
intended to
sure
say.
you said I have a softie.
Yeah, I totally do for Dom. Yeah, it makes total sense. Just a soft heart. More Trish yards. 30.
Wow.
Hey, yet again,
Wow.
30 Trish yards.
Well, that made the
Olympic.
video. That was the moment of the day, right? Oh, oh, oh. Nice.
Brutus.
Is that with
Brutus.
gear? No, no, this is the
No.
darkness loot. So no gear. But still, that gets you on the. Oh, the chat is having fun with that one, Rusty.
No, good. It's all about the entertainment. So just keeping them entertained.
Oh, 30 more
Trish.
Trish shards.
That's 90 at least. See, Sapper gets it. Sapper gets it.
Oh, I love to sap daddy. That's awesome. By the way, did you know you can, if you're in the Twitch chat, you can click Sap Daddy Gaming's name and subscribe or follow right there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I think Sap is my favorite Champions streamer. You got you got the best setup. You got the dual cam. You got the aerial view of Milo, the super pup.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome. I love
don't
it.
you be reading that chat out loud, Lee.
I'm not. I wanted to. I'm not. Oh, that's not even a fuse on Bray. Dang. That was. Remember when we did the Bray Wyatt video, all the Brays at 6-star silver, and
Right.
I remembered going, oh, that Trickster Bray, I remember us saying was not near as bad as we thought. In fact, I think he was really, really good. I went back and watched it. We did what I never do. We put the Ghostbuster plate on him. That's why he was so good. I was like, oh, never mind.
Good.
Never
In loving
mind.
memory.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
whenever Hall of Fame Bray, whenever it's time for that, I bet they're going to make him so overpowered,
I hope so.
which is great.
Yeah, I hope so. All right, Noble. What else we got in here from you? Let's see a hit right here.
Silver.
Oh,
Bulldog.
yeah, he's all right. Bulldog's okay.
There was a time in the not too recent past where British Bulldog was my best showboat,
Yeah,
like easily.
yeah. You remember the event that they did for him, and everything got botched, and you could like feud endlessly, and then other groups couldn't feud at all. I got him during that.
No, I bought him off they offered him for like, I don't know, it was a very low price. And I thought, he'll be my best showboat. I'm going to buy that because it'll improve my roster.
Nice. Noble January remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I love it.
If it required a rare character in the past, I have no recollection of it because I didn't have the character.
Right. Oh, I think we're on the Yep, we're on the guaranteeds. Let's see if we get something good.
Come on, 6-star Aussie Fuse would be
Come
the
on.
hit of the lifetime.
Ooh, more Trish.
Hey, more Trish.
Oh,
No,
here
that's
we
a
go.
hit.
Here we go. Come on. Come on. 5 gold.
Is it a 6 gold Aussie?
Ooh.
Nice. Or a Jade Fuse, right? Starfill or
Yeah.
Fuse?
Oh, new. Oh.
No! Awesome.
That is a hit, Noble. That is
Yeah,
a very
I love
good
it.
hit.
Pre-Charlotte, Nikita was my favorite technician.
Right?
Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
That's awesome. Well, you want to close out this video before we play around a little more on stream?
I was on FaceTime with a friend and he just hung up on me unexpectedly. Rude.
Sorry. Well, you can apologize.
At least say I love you, bye.
Oh, sorry. Love you. Bye.
Oh, that's how you should end this video, Lee. Just say love you, bye, and kill it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, and everybody who's on here, I love you. Bye.
I love it.
That was great. Well, we've still got about 15 minutes. Is there anything else you want to do, Rusty, or do we want to turn it over to say, hey, who do you want to see at Gold?
Yeah, I think you should do that. Do a little custom, what do you call it? Community build.
Yeah. Hold on, though. I got something for you here. I just want to send out a big... Well, hold on. I'm gonna record this. Watch this.
I was going to run to the potty.
That just made the video.
Oh,
Hi, everybody. We're live on Champ's channel officially on the Twitch really early morning. And I just want to shout out real quick. On the bottom of your screen, right above where it says roster and scout, you see the words Footers in Sydney. Champ's chat is live on Twitch. Footers, we just want to take this one moment to give a huge thank you to you. You're often on the streams. You're a huge supporter of all we do, and you just put that right there. So you just made a random shout out video. Thank you very much. And that's it. That's going to be a short on our channel soon. Bye.
love you. Bye.
All right, there we go. LA Knight with gear, Elski. Okay, I can do that. I have never played with LA Knight, so I'm going to need some help from the community here.
I'm going to run to the restaurant real quick.
Stinger J. Oh, it's my favorite thing this morning. Wow.
I love it.
That didn't make a short. That didn't make a video. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Stinger J. Rusty, are you reading that from the toilet? Is that why? Wow. All I'm going to say is wow. What happened here? All right, LA Knight plus gear. We're running him like this, I guess. Sorry to ask again, but when I asked Professor my phone, how far should I take Pat Patterson? Elsie Blue, you're good. No problem there. Okay, so I pulled Pat Patterson 6-star gold, and therefore I did do a video, which is already out on our channel, of should you take Pat Patterson 6-star gold. Zorro and Benny. Follow Sir Zorro, follow Benny Smaja Gaming. Both have said that is the best tech in the game. I respectfully disagree. They're talking about tour builds, and you have to have a couple really special things to make that work. However, I do like him at 6-star gold. He's not one of my go-tos for feud. I'm going to use Miz and Julius over him easily, plus probably Cody and a couple others. But in terms of Legends era technician, and if you're talking certain boss battle things he could do, you're talking tours and maybe some feuds, I think he's well worth taking up. He can hit insane damage, but you gotta Zorro that thing to make it work. So there you go. All right, so let's look at LA Knight. Dusty is better. Oh, I don't have Tech Dusty, Elski. I would love Tech Dusty. I'm just saying here. All right. So we're trusting past content creators because I've never run him before. But look at all this wonderful setup they've already done for me. And then let's use the LA Knight plate because that one... Where's Muda? There's the Muda strap. Oh, I'm going to have to not do the click all. Dusty isn't better than Pat in your opinion? There you go. There you go. I don't have Dusty, and we won't have time to build him out unless this goes quicker than I imagine. Don't hit open all. Don't hit open all. Okay, done. All right, sweet. Don't hit open again. Other content creators, including ones that are on this stream that are not me, have hit open all, and they've had to reload those. So there you go. Just saying. Just saying.
Are we still having a who's the best tech conversation?
Were you just listening from the bathroom? I'm confused as to what's happened here.
I was at a restaurant.
Oh, okay. You're at a restaurant. Ay, ay, ay. LA plate boosts the gyms. What else do we use? What do we use for the regular plate? Dom is a great tech, JD. I am actually sad that I have now moved all of my special things off of Dom for other techs, but It's okay. It is what it is.
Why would you do that? Isn't he the best?
Well, Miz got his strap, and then I needed another strap now that I have Julius, and so Julius got his other strap. Okay, so trap gems into blue, 20 random gems into pyro. That'll make everything yellow. Okay. All right, sounds good. All right, I'm gonna set up the video, and we'll do a should you take live before we close. Here we go.
Yeah.
What's up, WWE Champions universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, along with Rusty, and there's a secret message on the screen of this video relating to Rusty that did make it into the video here. So, yeah. Anyway,
Would you look at that?
look at that. So we're doing a should you take LA Knight? Yeah. To 6-star gold. And ThunderQ in the chat says Lee ran Tech Rock wrong when he did the should you take him 6-star gold video. I hit 80 million with him, so tell me how I did that wrong. But we're going to test out LA Knight, and we've got some of our best friends on Twitch with us. We're doing an early stream, so let's get to it quick. We've got 6 MP battering ram, deal damage, make 20 random gems into pyro, which will modify all gems above it into yellow. And then we've got the running corner knee strike, deal damage, choose a 6x6 area to make into trap gems. If broken by you, deal damage and increase your yellow MP by 4. If broken by your opponent, heal for not much. And then the gravy train, 6 MP blue, make 19 trap gems into blue. So this is kind of an interesting setup and build. We do have the gear, the Christmas gear. Increase your blue gem generation by 15. And on the entourage, we've got Brawn Breaker for yellow and blue, start with 4 more MP. Condom, secret message, for blue gems do 40% more damage and blue MP starts with 2 more. Santa Hogan for any color gems do damage plus starting with 1 more MP. And Steamboat for trap gems do 100% more damage and create 2 more trap gems. Do we need Santa Hogan? Yes, we do. No, not if we're... Oh, for the yellow MP. We need it for the yellow MP. That's why. All right. Sounds good. Rusty, on the strap, we've got the LA Knight. Yeah, let me talk to you, plate. Whenever you make 4 or more pyro gems, increase your blue gem damage by 300%. And we need some other plate. What else? What other plate should we put on here? Maybe one that's like break yellow, make blue gems? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That would be the Cena plate, right?
Well, I don't need the MP. I just want to make gems. So like yeah, I don't see
exist?
one. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know of it.
Yeah, we'll run triple blue with the hard times and the heart stopper next. That's yeah, I don't think that matters. Let's just leave that alone and see what he hits with this. So, the rarest thing on this in terms of should you take is Brawn Breaker. Everything else is not on the trainers. And then, of course, a very rare LA Knight plate. So that is 300% more gem damage, so you got to take that into account. Christmas gear, making more blue gems. So, few rare things on this one. But, wait, what is does Sammy mess me up if I put down trap gems? I think he does. I always get it wrong, so I'm just going to go against Big Papa just in case. Rusty Graves, love the glasses. What model frame is that? What glasses are you wearing, Tony Stark?
I got them on Amazon. They were 3 pair for $10.
Oh.
So
Wow.
they're reading glasses. I typed in oversized reading glasses so I could just have them when I'm on stream.
Oh, okay. I have to wear mine at all times, unfortunately. All right, let's see what damage this does. He started with 70 million health, give or take. Bam. Bam. Refilled everything. What? 20 million? I had to have done that very wrong. No, that wasn't 20 million. Do I need glasses? That can't have been 20 million. What did I do wrong?
Uh, uh,
Yeah. What were those noises?
Mediocre. That was just my response to the mediocre gameplay.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, you know.
Trolling. That was me trolling. That was me, Big Kev and you.
Big Kev. Oh, Trolly Big Kev. Oi.
I used my Christmas cup today since we were doing, since it's Santa Hogan week.
Oh, okay. All right, let me watch this closely again. 67 million.
The Piper
And-
plate would do crazy stuff, wouldn't it? Because of the pyros?
Well, that's what the LA Night plate does. It's the
yeah.
Piper plate but blue. That was horrible. That was only 20 million. There's no way I'm running that right. I know I get accused of that on some of our videos anyway.
20 million. Yeah, that's true. There's always some interesting comments on our YouTube videos.
Which most of the time when they're like, you're running it wrong, I'm like, that's because you want me to use drip. I'm not using the drip plate. I'm not using it.
Yeah.
All right, triple blue. Try putting traps first, then the pyro. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. One more time running this, and then we'll run the triple blue move set before we call this video a no more. No more. Of course, then we're going to overwrite. Well, I don't know. I don't. All right, well, we're going to run the traps first. Let's just see how that goes. Yeah, there we go. And then the pyro, but then that's going to mean it's random. This is going to be super random. Let's just see it. Can we do more than 20 million? Well, that did at least jump those up a lot more, but we're buffing blue, not yellow. Yeah, that was 16 million? Yeah.
Get good, scrub.
Get good, scrub. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make this video just yet. I don't know if I'm going to publish this because I'm sure I've got to be doing something wrong.
Maybe he's terrible. What if LA Knight's the worst?
What?
I
What
don't know.
if those
How do you
who
make-
say his in-ring ability matches what we just saw in the game are right?
What if the moveset is wrong? What if it's supposed to be triple blue?
What if it's supposed to be triple blue? Let's see that. Do you think they would put plates and straps in the club store for Prestige Pass? We've floated that idea up the chain. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I don't know. With this, now that they've added like drops, special drops, who knows what they'll drop in there? At this point, anyway, yeah, I'm, what did we get recently? A couple of loot coins and a 6 gold token. So 6 gold token is pretty high value right now in the meta. Could we get a plate though? That feels, I don't know. Maybe so. Anything's possible, right?
Right.
But if it's Mysterio's mask, I don't want it.
Right. Yeah.
Give me a chic plate and I'm happy. Give me a plate like just even a usable plate like the break green make black Rocky plate. That'd be incredible. I don't have it. I don't think it's a very high value, but I need to get more of those plates where you break and it makes 10. I don't have very many of those at all. I still need a Graveheart plate. I don't even have a stinking Graveheart plate. I looked all over for it. I thought I had one. I did not.
Wow. I'm sorry for that.
Make what is it? Break black, get blue, or break blue, get black.
Yep. It's
the opposite of the bad attitude plate. We're trying this LA Knight character out too, Bob. We were gonna do it. Should you take LA Knight to 6 gold?
Yeah.
Um,
So Blag the Ripper, you said run the hard times plate. That doesn't make sense. He's not making countdowns. He's not making countdowns.
what's up, Stephen Randall?
Hey. So he's making trap gems. So,
I love
but not Blag.
the server chat is still active, like subversively on the screen. This is gonna be the tag server to get all the hot pulls on at reset.
Oh, let's hope so.
Bob, what's your best moveset? Triple
Yeah,
blue,
I was gonna
gear,
say.
and heartstopper. What about regular plate? What regular plate would you use?
Right, because it can't be the core plate. He's not making subs. It's not hard
Well, kinda
times.
like
He's not making countdowns.
right? Where there's not really a plate that benefits Tiffy with the triple blue.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, well let's try triple blue. We're gonna, if he can't win turn one, then we're gonna just let Steiner whoop us here. So same build there is fine. Although we could swap out Hogan because all of them are 6 MP, so we could swap Hogan out for more blue gem damage this way. I know Sammy's rare. There's others who do 30% blue gem damage. Just he was the first one I saw, so we could be quick. What are Harry Carey glasses?
He's the Chicago Cubs baseball announcer. He wore big, like military grade, thick frame glasses. It's kind of his iconic caricature now. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Two Bob, you missed a lot, buddy. You missed a lot.
Let's just say there might be a fun inside joke to tell on the stream.
Oh.
About my soft spot for Dominic.
Right. Yeah, you didn't say soft spot. So that was 47 million. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
And that's twice or 3 times what you were doing earlier. So
yeah,
it's much improved.
Yeah, so the LA Knight played on LA Knight. No? Like what? Why is that not a thing? Maybe I missed it, but yeah, well, 47 million.
Right? Yeah. So
yeah. So Two Bob says Dom over Tiffy, Sammy over Santa for a tiny bit more output. Yeah, that's kind of what I did. Dom over Tiffy though. I don't have Tiffy on here. Confused. Yeah. Anyway. I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Dom did a little bit better damage than Tiffy on your build, and Sammy over Santa, which is what I've got. So this looks like we're running him right. Oh, switch Tiffy to Dom. I don't have Tiffy anyway. Looks like we're running him right, Rusty. I mean, that's confirmed by the community. And for those who are like, oh, it's because Lee doesn't know anything. It's because I've literally never played with this character one time before now. Period. Ever.
Did you see on SmackDown where Logan Paul said, "LA Knight, you come out in your little vest each week, looking like Aladdin."
Nice.
That was one of the more clever promos.
Right.
Aladdin. In your little vest.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying too, Bob. I was seeing those as greater than symbols, but you are saying move that way with them. I get you. All right, so we'll end this video in a second, and the stream actually, because I got to go do a movie with my wife here in a minute. But we're gonna switch, instead of Dom, we're gonna switch in Tiffy time, if I can find her quickly, and then we're gonna switch in Santa to make up for the loss of the MP. So while I look for Tiffy, Rusty, you have free reign to just say whatever you want to the chat. Just, not that you need the permission, but I'm giving you the runway. Just do it. Just whatever you want to say.
Well, friends, if I could take a minute just to promote a faction that's near and dear to my heart.
Oh, jeez.
Most of you probably should leave your faction right now and join Battletoads before the new MLC begins. Um, I don't know why most of you have not previously joined Battletoads, but there's a spot for you. There's a spot for you. The toads know no limits. Their dreams as high as the sky.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah.
All right, let's see his damage output right here. This is
Yet?
it. This is the 2-Bob build. 50 million. Not bad. I mean, I'll take 50 million any day. But what did we need to get him there? Well, we need a Heartstopper plate. We need gear. That's really about it. I mean, nothing else on this build was super rare. So 50 million, I'll take that. That's not bad. Well,
the gear, I think the gear's pretty rare.
The gear is super rare. Yes. That's true. That's true. So, anyways, well, that's it for this video. Should you take LA Knight, yeah, to 6-star gold? The answer is conditionally yes. If you have gear, if you got some things like the Heartstopper, 50 million is not bad at all. So, see you on the next one. Bye. All right, real quick before I go to the movie, Thunder Q, you said I'm running Tech Rock wrong on that video. What would you rather me do? Just so we can hit it real quick. Tech Rock triple black. Oops, sorry. Yes, I typed the word tech in instead of. That was funny. Tech Rock triple black hit insane damage for me. So what are we needing to do differently? You still here, Thunder Q? You got Bray? Oh my gosh. Look, okay, Rusty. In the stream right there with I Believe in Super Hendry's chat. Holy cow.
Yeah. Are we Muscle Man, Bray?
Yeah, read the chat before we go.
Yeah. So you used your 6 gold coin and you got Bray, and I'm assuming that means Muscle Man. As a free to play, I enjoyed his trial. Do I need anything over Whaley to make him awesome? To make him awesome, no. You don't need anything over Whaley, but you certainly can. I mean, like, Bodacious Bex would be probably a key piece, but really just, your best red and black trainers. Yeah, just play him. He's got the sub reversal. I mean, if you have a plate, even a TP like Viper Strike can help him. So there's probably some free to play Muscle Man, really easy avenues to get him rocking and rolling. But if you really are free to play, what you're going to need to do is not spread your resources around, because you're going to need to moonshot Bray. Especially when you're free to play, those are hard to come by, right? So all your red TP, all your black TP, all your purple TP, all need to go into Bray. All your coins need to go into Bray. All your striker tokens. So build one big tower instead of a wide city, right? That's oftentimes what I think about our roster is it's only as strong as your best superstar. And with that pull, your roster just got actually, did you pull him at 6 gold? Because you don't even need the tokens. Like you're there, right? So, and if you want to, I don't know that there's a way to necessarily without spending to really wail out on him, but Hulkamania plate is pretty incredible on him. If you ever see that on a prize wall, or if you ever pull it from a bag. it's a great spot for him.
Right. Yeah, and that is as a free to play, that is incredible, like incredible. Well, I've got to
Yep.
go, like leave the house. So Sir Zorro, welcome to the chat. Like, sorry, I'm ditching us right now, but we're doing this early so Rusty can have a date, and I set a date during the day so I could stream in the evening. So I got to bounce. But Rusty, anything before we go you want to take us out with?
Hey, thanks for making today's chat a lot of fun. That's
Yeah.
even what we've titled our stream, Enter the Chat. So we want the chat to be fun. We want it to be, I like that somehow our stream chat has now infiltrated a server in the game and global chat. I am cracking up at the exchange now. Stinger J wrote, Lee has to leave to make a movie, or and then somebody wrote, who the heck is Lee? And so now they're going back and forth in the global chat. It's hilarious.
Diamond Nate said,
We're
definitely
doing something
children in this server. Time to switch.
right. Yeah, we're doing something right when we're having fun. And so hey, we'll be back at our normal time next Friday night. Hopefully we'll have we love doing giveaways. We love doing power ratings. We might even have will we have a new MLC to power rate next Friday?
No.
Or not?
One more.
Okay. So if you're on our
Crap,
Discord.
that's from the Twitch account. I gotta quit.
Okay. Well,
No, go ahead.
if you let me say this is the last thing. If you have a suggestion of who we should power rate in our off week, put it on our Discord so we know who you want to see, and we'll have some fun with that next Friday night. Lee, enjoy your movie. Rusty, good luck tonight, and we will see you next time, friends.
Did you just wish yourself luck with your wife? Bye.
I did.